Trending stocks. We have VWAV, VERB, CRVO, and RILY. So we will kick off with VWAV up 362% intraday high, $11.98. The stock is trending after announcing it secured a $55 million funding round to accelerate the development of its AI powered defense systems. The community is buzzing after the company's strategic positioning within the rapidly evolving defense technology sector, with investors speculating that the fresh capital could unlock lucrative government contracts or partnerships with major defense contractors. Many bulls see this as a potential breakout moment if the company execute well and lands new deals. At the same time, some traders are eyeing short-term technical levels for possible profit taking or short setups if the stock runs too far too fast. Yeah, it may have done that. Let's see now. It hasn't been around long enough. It's just debuted on the 9th of July. So there isn't very much to see here. Let's have a look at the 4 hour chart. It would equally be scanty. Okay, not that scanty, but we have let's see what we have. Yeah, this is the upper projection. One of them 11.98, so not that far off from it. Earlier on, as of last week, not this as of Friday the 18th, it had 11.62. Earlier on as well, 12.61 as of 15th. Buying pressure, I can imagine, is very, very strong. However, we have negative derivatives indicating that the buying pressure has lost some of its steam. So the pressure is no longer not as strong as it was before, but it is still a buy. The buy is still a buyer's market. It's still short sellers are not their hands are not felt here yet. Um, okay, let's see whether we can find anything really crazy on in terms of projections on this 1 minute chart. No, 10.77. Let's come all the way here. 10.82. Nothing, really, nothing. I don't think so. Okay, let's quickly glance at the 2 minute chart. Okay, let's see now. Currently in play 9.94. It's a downward projection. 11.85. We have even something higher than that. Yeah, 11.9. So we've seen $12 and some fraction already. So yeah, we have 12.27. Yeah. Okay. So it's there's a good chance it's gonna pull back. There's a good chance that will happen. So let's move on to VERB. VERB up 23.35%, intraday high 11.87. So VERB, let's see, the stock is okay. It's been showing. Let's see what's been doing. What the underlying trend is saying. Okay, it's been showing a lot of strength of late as well. A lot of strength within a longer term neutral to bullish trend, and the stock is gaining traction among momentum traders thanks to its low float, which makes it more prone to sharp moves and upcoming earnings that could act as a catalyst. The company is a solid cash position and improving revenue growth, adding fuel to the bullish case, with some speculating that a positive earnings surprise or new partnership announcement could ignite a squeeze. Rumors about the possible link up or integration with TikTok are also circulating, driving further hype. Some community members believe an analyst upgrade could be on the horizon if the numbers come in strong, adding to the bullish momentum. Yeah, okay, so Let's see what we have. This is the daily chart, and the line trend is neutral to bullish. We have higher prices expected to remain in place up till Wednesday, the 6th of August. And then after that, we might see a distributive contraction going all the way towards Monday, the 8th of September. In terms of projections, we have 11.43, 12.29, and a downward projection of 10.03. Currently a downward projection as things stand right now. 12.29 is the topmost projection we have on this daily chart. In terms of buying pressure, let's see what we have. Everything is the 10 and 21 period moving averages are in strong trend modes, and there's no indication that the deceleration has there's a deceleration, yes, in the buying pressure, but it hasn't gone negative. There's a deceleration in the buying pressure, but it's not hasn't we don't have negative values. So still in trend mode. Everything's the buying pressure is still in strong trend modes. Yeah, let's have a look at the 4-hour chart and see what we have there. On the 4-hour chart, strength is expected to remain in place up till the close of today's trading session, and then after that we might see a distributive contraction going all the way towards the close of tomorrow's trading session, and then after that we might resume the uptrend briefly up till Friday, the 1st of August, and then a distributive contract. The distributive contraction will return again, going all the way towards Wednesday, the 6th of August. No guarantee that these extrapolations or indeed even the upper projections will pan out. So currently there are no upper projections. Rather, we have down projections 8.1 and 8.3. Let's see what we have. Nothing further up. Nothing really. Okay, we could just jump to the 3-hour chart. Let's see what we have. 11.69. What do we have here? 11.87. So 9.6, 10.74. Okay, now let's have a look at the 2-hour chart. 9.6, 10.74. Okay. Let's see what we have here. 10.74. Okay, we'll come back. Maybe at some other time we might come back to the stock. But right now our projections, upper projection is the topmost is 12.29, and below that we have this rejection at 11.87. So let's move on to the next one, which is CRVO. CRVO up by modest 7.57. Let's see what the line trend is saying. CRVO. So CRVO is okay. It's been showing some strength within a longer term neutral to bullish trend. Strength is expected to remain in place up till Wednesday, the 30th of July, and then after that we might see a distributive contraction going all the way towards Monday, the 4th of August, and then after that, from Tuesday the 5th, it's extrapolated that it's going to explode. What could justify this? Are the earnings coming out, or what? Let's have a look and see what why the stock is trending. Okay, CRVO is in the spotlight as investors focus on updates about its ongoing clinical trials and their implications for the company's pipeline. The stock is drawing attention for its promising growth prospects within the biotech sector, but sentiment remains split due to its historical volatility and potential for dilutive offerings. Bulls argue that positive trial results could send the stock significantly higher, while cautious traders are closely watching price action for signals or signs of reversals or profit taking. The community remains engaged as everyone waits for the next big trial milestone. So yeah, let's see now. Yeah, high prices expected to the stock is expected to explode to the upside by Tuesday the 5th, and is expected to remain strong up till Monday the 8th of September. By then it would have cooled off somewhat, but this is just an extrapolation. No guarantee that that will be the case. The question is, what could possibly justify CRVO to explode to the upside by Tuesday, the 5th of August? If you know, drop a comment. Let's see now. In terms of projections, we have 10.68. It's an upper projection, 9.92 equally an upper projection, 8.69 downward projection. Let's see, we have 16.7 here. So intraday high today, 16.7. So we have projections. We have 16.7, 10.68, 10.68, 9.92, and 8.69. Let's have a look at let's scan through and see whether we had, yeah, their previous projections, 13 points. So in between 16.89, 16.70, we have 13, we have here, we have 13.33, 12.57, 11.34. So a couple of projections in between. Yeah. Okay. So I think we might be satisfied with those sort of projections. So let's have a look at at next one, RILY. Okay, RILY down, sorry, up 10.94%. Let's see. RILY up 10.94%. Let's see. Higher prices expected to remain in place up till Monday, 4th of August, and then after that, a distributive contraction that will bring it back to the current levels, and then maybe from then it might resume the uptrend. No guarantee that that will be the case. We have a downward projection of 3.51. The stock is has been showing a lot of strength within a longer term neutral to bullish trend. Yeah, it's okay within a longer term bullish trend. So let's see what's going on with yeah, RILY is trending on increased chat about a potential short squeeze play. Traders are highlighting the stock's elevated short interest and relatively low float, making it a candidate for a sudden sharp move higher if key resistance levels break. Many in the community are eyeing the $6 mark, has since passed that, as a critical level that could trigger forced covering and attract momentum buyers. Okay, some are comparing this setup to past short squeeze plays like Cabana, pointing out that any signs of debt restructuring or strategic financial maneuvers could act as a major catalyst for a squeeze rally. So yeah, it seems it may have worked. It has since broken through that intraday high 6.RILY. Am I looking at the right thing? Okay, yeah. 6.63. It's okay, just right around there. Yeah, just right around there. Yeah, so 6.19 for some reason is what we have here. There is a divergence in the values from the two sides. Okay, so we have 3.51. It's a downward projection. Let's see whether we've had whether there were previous projections higher than $6.6 or thereabout. Let's have a look at the weekly chart. I think we have even very ambitious projections on the weekly chart here. We have okay, 7.15, 8.86, 9.92. Let's see what we have. We have here 29.70, 39.49, 45.54. Okay, so yeah, very ambitious projections there. I guess there's still some gap in between these projections we have seen on the weekly chart and what is currently available. And there's a gap in between what the projections on the weekly chart and the ones on the daily chart, and indeed this intraday high of 6.63. Let's see now. Okay, yeah. Okay, we have 8.57, 8.04, 7.17. So gradually filling up the gaps. Three-hour chart. Let's see what we have. You have 7.64, 7.3, 6.76. Let's look at the 2-hour chart. Okay, we have seen those already. 6.77. Okay, we have 6.77 as well. Okay, let's have a look at the 1 minute chart. Okay, 6.84, 6.9. Okay, nothing really there as such. Let's look at the 3 minute chart. Okay, we've seen those projections already. So there's some gap between those projections we saw on the weekly chart and the rest of the other stocks. On the rest, and there's a gap between the projections we saw on the weekly chart and the projections we saw on the other charts, the daily chart, the hourly charts, and the minute charts. So see what you make of these stocks, and thank you very much for watching this video.